Good morning, everyone. Let me just close this. I wanted to share a few things this morning about kind of the overview and some of the core ideas of our text and our work this semester. So each unit deals with a specific theme or specific, what the text refers to as a cultural myth. But I wanted to give some context and some highlights from the book and some core ideas that I think will continue to inform and be important to our work this semester. So first of all, this idea of culture. So culture is very important. It binds us together. It helps shape the way we think. It tells us what makes sense. It's these shared set of customs, values, ideas, beliefs, and we could think of it as a common language as well. So it's very important. It's very powerful, right? But there's also some limits to it. Okay, it can blind us. Things that we grow up with. We might be subject to ways of looking at the world, ways of thinking and being. These cultural frames of reference or cultural myths that aren't always true, but since it's so inculcated into us, or we're so immersed in it, we see it and think of it as gospel. So we have to both celebrate culture and everything that we've been exposed to, but also question it. And that's a core thing in this class is critical thinking, right? So critical thinking is super important to the readings that we're doing and the work that we're going to be doing in both reading and writing. So anytime you come across information in the book, I want to emphasize that I'm not asking you to just accept it and be in its sway. I want you to poke at it and ask questions and disagree with it and kind of argue back and forth with the texts. Similar with what I tell you, I'm not asking you to just accept whatever I say as gospel. This is a critical thinking class, a reading and writing class, so your ideas are of the utmost importance. So the book really focuses on this idea of the American dream and thinking about the culture that we're a part of as Americans, meaning the United States. There's this idea we can achieve the American dream and just do it if we try. There's a big emphasis on individualism. And this is important to understanding who we are as Americans, right? So it's a powerful story that we tell ourselves. We hear it from parents, teachers, advertisers, politicians, Hollywood. But part of the critical thinking is we have to ask: is it all true? Right? Is this 100% accurate? Are there any chinks in that armor? Are there any uh, other perspectives that might be useful to examine? And then we got to think about, why does this matter, right? As I was saying earlier, it's, this information that we get is very very immersive, and we might not even realize that we're being exposed to it, right? And it really shapes the way we see the world, and sometimes it can be limiting. Okay, so I want you to think about today what words or phrases you associate with American culture. Okay, just write it down, and this is just an exercise for you to start to think about critical thinking and what the words American culture mean to you, because these are going to come up again and again as we proceed. And just think about your own thoughts about American culture. What do you celebrate? What do you appreciate? And what questions might you have? Where are moments where you might kind of reassess and ask more questions and develop some conflicting opinions, perhaps? Okay. All right. Thanks.